tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. And I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Denver Broncos and the Buffalo Bills. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. The tackle's made at the 15-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Allen comes down throwing. Escapes the pocket. Allen's caught along the left sideline. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Regular. We go.
On 1st down, Allen buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hey, hold.
Allen on 3rd and 2. He put everything he had into this one. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. He rolls to his right. Intercepted in the end zone. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos are going to take over after the interception.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Nix from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing again. Here's Nix. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's halted in after about a 6-yard pickup. The stop made at the 36.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Next, quick out wide, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Next with it on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Next to throw again. Still has some space inside the 35. Running down the left side. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Well, his coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score and how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up. Back to throw now, Allen. Flush out now to his left. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play.
Middle.
First down throw for Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Now Allen off the play action. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. One last play before the break.
Half. Brown 80. What is that?
Throwing here just before halftime. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
To kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Nix looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Throwing the out route complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them can throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Trying to throw this from the gun. Catch made over the middle. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And the Broncos first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Nix. That's incomplete left side. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythms, truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First down. A 28-yard gain.
They'll throw again. Nix. Completed over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Once more, it's Nix. On the move, headed right. He can run it. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him first and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that
handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse. Swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers. Bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill his speed.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Delta, stop. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Set.
Herbert now off the play fake. Throwing deep right away. And the coverage passes an early test. They've got somebody there to knock it away, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. Yep. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
They connect on the deep shot. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
And the Chargers, first down.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He's looking deep once again. This is caught inside the 15. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
That's another Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Has it in close. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Headed out right. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Oh, my son!
They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Oh, my son!
Nix from the gun. Now it'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you better be ready for some contact.
Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And the Broncos, first down.
Throwing again, here's Nix. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Nix to throw. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Has it at the 7. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish off their opening drive. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The 2nd drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Crowd right. Let's go.
Play action now for Herbert. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
59, set. Delta, set. Home trips right. Set.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
And that run was a first down effort, but stopped just shy of 1. It's 4th and short.
A gain of 12 yards brings up 4th down.
They snap it to Herbert. Buying some time right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 41.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. So 1st down from the 41.
Set. 380. Green out. Black 80. Black. White 80.
On the counter, it's Hampton. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Ready.
Running it with Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Second and 10 at the 13-yard line.
59. Go.
Throwing now, Herbert. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Lion. Let's go.
Motioning him from the slot right.
Ready.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. That one connects. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Herbert from the gun. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Crowd right. Set. Wide in. Set.
Now Herbert again. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. Got to manage 3 yards here. 3rd and goal.
Go.
Herbert throwing again. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these old linemen run off the sidelines, big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir.
Baylor Tiger. Hey, Ray. Set.
The final throw before the break. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Marvin Mims now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30.
Hey, we're dead even here through 2 quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so and maybe even take control of this game.
They run the counter with Dobbins. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down.
Nix with it on 1st. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
It's a loss of a yard.
Baylor Tiger.
And it's
Baylor Tiger.
down.
5-9. Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Wait. Hey, go line, lock.
Looking to throw. Into the hands of Ganson. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hampton gets the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Go Baylor tight.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Johnson finds the football, complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now run with Hampton. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Jim Harbaugh sticking with his offense. They're going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Motioning the tight end left.
Ready.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. Thought at the 2. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Nix from the gun. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. And he's tackled for no gain. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. He finds Ingram working downfield here. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
At the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And the Chargers get home and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's a loss of 4. Makes it 3rd down and 12.
Oh, set. Ready. Captain, 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 captain.
He'll throw it. Chased out to his right. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ready.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He can
7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like, oh.